difficult as he can on Lane Riggs, making him use those tires, but Lane
does it for now.
Well, now Lane's in the preferred position, right? He appeared to be a little bit quicker, and now he's got that outside groove. As long as he doesn't get boxed in behind the 99 of Ben Rhodes, he should be able to eventually complete this. It might make a liar out of me here in a second as they get the run down the front stretch, but he should be able to eventually complete this and then be able to go attack Ben Rhodes potentially.
Well, I don't know, Regan. These guys, they're not making a liar out of you. That's just good short track racing, showing you how crazy things are here at IRP. There's the completed pass. Now he's going to go after Ben Rhodes. And meanwhile, Stuart Friesen, he's just living life large, isn't it?
Everything that he's seeing right now out of his rearview mirror, he's loving, and he wants them to keep battling, keep using these tires up right now. And you know, we saw a little bit of Friesen in the shot there a moment ago. It looked like he was maybe wagging the tail off the corner a little bit, and he knows what these guys are getting closer.
How about Lane Riggs, that slide right up in front of the 99 of Ben Rhodes. He's got his sights set on Stuart Friesen. Less than a second behind him. 57 laps to go in this one.
That's a really preferred line that 34 truck is working on. We usually see guys up higher on the racetrack, but he's just been so solid down on the bottom all night long. Look at that, right down next to the grass.
And it's amazing. We can see him run laps by the grass quick and then move up to the top and still be quick and just, you know, very easy to maneuver that 34 truck. Very reminiscent of what we saw at a Ty Majeski last year when he had the pit road penalty and had to go from the rear of the field all the way back through the front. That's exactly how this 34 looks right now.
And you see Stuart Friesen, he goes down there to try to take Lane's lane away. And Lane says, it's okay, I'm pretty good up top too.
Battle for the lead here at Indianapolis Raceway Park. Lane Riggs, he's been the dominant one tonight. He's led the most laps. Woo! What a battle. Old tires versus new tires.
Stuart said, I got a crossover left in me. See if we can make it work.
And I think, unfortunately for Stuart right here, as we've been watching the lap times as Lane Riggs has caught him, it's going to be inevitable. He was closer to 0.3 of a second a lap quicker as he had that open track and was able to catch up to him, and you see the end result. Now it's going to be stay as close as you can.
Lane Riggs has led more laps tonight than all of 2025 combined. 106 laps led, and he's back to the front.
Join the Take it easy on those rear tires.
Yeah, and I was just thinking the same thing, Michael, because we saw as he caught Stuart Friesen, it was about 2 to 3 tenths of a second a lap, and Stuart's done a nice job of hanging in there with him, and I'm honestly questioning that right now a little bit. Is he saving, or is Stuart just adjusting and finding a way to get a little more speed out of the 52?
Well, the first 3 trucks weren't in the top 5 times that last time by, so there's definitely, I think it's just positioning for Lane Riggs. He's just running fast enough to keep the lead right along the bottom, keep that truck up under him in case we go all the way to the checker without a caution. That's hard to do, isn't it, though? You know, you look in your mirror and that truck behind you getting bigger and bigger, like, I better step on it a little bit.
I think from a driver's perspective, you can't help but give it a little bit more and give it a little more, and meanwhile, your crew chief maybe is telling you, hey, save me a little bit, and yeah, that's one of the toughest things to do.
You saw that graphic. Just what Lane Riggs has done tonight. We've talked about, I mean, he runs up front about every single week, but he has led more laps tonight than he has all season long combined.
If you're worried about Lane's pace, last time by, he was the fastest truck over Stuart Friesen by almost 0.3 of a second. So I think there's something in the tank there for the 34.
Little management happening.
Yeah, and I like that a lot. That's smart. Now let's ask another question, Regan. We talked about it earlier. Caution with, say, 20 to go. Do all these leaders that have fresh tires go in there and get them?
I don't know that I want to be a crew chief if that happens, Michael. And we see right here a good battle going on with Corey Day and Corey Heim right now. And Corey Day doing a fantastic job. We talked about him earlier in the race. He's now battling for 3rd place right here. and has had a lot of speed in that number 7 truck tonight, just continuing to impress the past few weeks.
A lot of racers were high on Corey Day from what he did in the dirt world. They said he's going to be the next superstar. I think he's showing tonight he has the potential to be just that. What a strong run for this 7 truck.
And Kyle Larson led that effort. He really talked to his team, Hendrick Motorsports, and said, you got to get this guy in a truck or a car. He is the next best thing. And it was not easy for him. Corey Day struggled, guys. He didn't even have a top 10 until we went to Nashville. Suddenly gets a top 5, and tonight he's running like he's been in the truck series for multiple years.
It's amazing, you know, what momentum, not only momentum does, but also seat time and laps, and you know, when it clicks for a driver, oftentimes we see that. We know that's a good truck, and we know that he's a good driver. Right? Corey Day's a good driver, and making the bottom work. I love watching these trucks when they can just hook the bottom like that and find a way to slowly inch up, and that takes a lot of discipline also, right? That you feel like you're not completing the pass, but if you're gaining 2 or 3 feet a lap, that's all you've got to do. Just keep gaining 2 or 3 feet.
I'm glad you said that word, Regan. I was thinking the same thing, discipline. It's so hard to watch another guy on the outside just go 3 truck lengths deeper into the corner than you. Stay patient, keep working that bottom, using your line, and just getting a half a truck length, a corner is all you're looking for. Maybe a quarter of a truck length, just anything.
The battle continues here between Corey Heim and Corey Day, battling for third. They are 2 seconds behind the leader, Lane Riggs. We're going to step aside, but you won't miss a thing as we go Fox side by side.